If you're considering investing in a vinyl music system, you may have this nagging thought in the back of your head, wondering if vinyl will still be around and popular in the years to come. Now don't worry, you're not alone, because this is the question that we get all of the time. If we simply look at history, vinyl sales hit their peak in the year that audio advice began, which was 1978. That year, vinyl sales in the US were $2.5 billion. The CD format was released in 1984, which was a big disruptor to the vinyl industry. Now by 1993, vinyl sales in the US had dropped from a peak of $2.5 billion to $10.6 million. Now CD sales that same year hit $6.5 billion and went on to hit their peak of $13.2 billion in 2000, which interestingly enough is the year before the iPod was introduced, which was another disruptor. Vinyl sales started coming back in 2005 and climbed to $418 million in 2018. While the stats are not out yet for 2019 at the time of doing this video, in mid-2019 they were predicted to surpass $450 million, which would put them over the top of CD sales for the first time in over 33 years. This is almost karma for vinyl in that, as you know, most LPs spin at 33 1/3 RPM. All of these statistics are coming from the RIAA, which is short for the Recording Industry Association of America. Now, what is interesting about the RIAA stats is they only track sales of new vinyl. Back in the 1970s, you never saw a used record store, and very few stores had a used vinyl section at all. However, used vinyl sales today make up a huge part of the total market. There are over 1,000 used record stores in the United States today, and there are estimates that total used sales are as big, if not bigger, than sales of new vinyl. In fact, because of the popularity of vinyl, in 2019, one of our larger music halls here in Raleigh, North Carolina, converted their second-story balcony area into an entire record store.
Since I took over the Poorhouse in 2012, been trying to figure out what to use the upstairs space for, and we thought over the years, do we turn it into a restaurant and section it off from the venue? Do we make it another bar and lower the capacity downstairs? And randomly, just one day, my wife and I were brainstorming, and Record Shop popped into our head as we were flipping through a stack of records, and decided Record Shop was it. We literally started buying records the next day, and that was a year before we opened, and here we are. It's just growing and growing, and it's been fantastic. Something that I've seen, and kind of it's been running parallel with how our crowds have been showing up in the age demographics that we've been seeing at shows as well over the years. I feel like a lot of the younger generations growing up in the singles age, listening to this for 30 seconds, moving on to another band, are finally wanting something tangible to hold on to and to interact with, make the listening experience more personal.
Today, more people are listening to music than ever before. It has become so easy to stream just about any song you would ever want to listen to. But if you want to buy a physical copy, nothing is better than purchasing an entire album. You can proudly display an album cover and browse through the liner notes like a magazine. Now, there is just something unique about holding the physical album cover in your hands and passing it around to your friends as you listen. And we think another reason vinyl will continue to climb in popularity is it's pretty much the opposite of the rest of the content world we live in. When we look at a newsfeed app, we have the ability to constantly flip from one article to another. Our social media outlets are all the same way, and it's an endless list of different pictures, videos, and topics. Streaming music, which is immensely popular and a great way to figure out what vinyl you might want to own, normally leads us to skip from song to song and artist to artist even before the song is finished. Vinyl really connects some of us to memories of our youth, but for a lot of people, the appeal is about the social and relaxing experience. Browsing through a record collection after dinner with friends is just a ton of fun that will spur on all kinds of great conversation. Unlike a CD or streaming music service, when you start playing an LP record, it's highly likely you'll sit and listen to the entire album side. This puts you in a totally different state of relaxation than you might be after staring at your smartphone, searching and flipping through all kinds of music in the same amount of time. Audio enthusiasts into vinyl also prefer the pure analog sound of vinyl. Of course, to fully achieve this, you need to be sure the record was recorded and mastered in analog format, and that your system is pure analog with nothing digital in the signal path. One could argue over the superiority of vinyl over digital, but there is no question a good recording and vinyl pressing can sound just fantastic on a great system. Our advice, if you are thinking about jumping into the vinyl side of music, go ahead and jump on in, because if you want more relaxation in your life, you're going to be taking a big step towards that. If you like to entertain friends, you'll quickly find a new after-dinner diversion that keeps fun conversation going on into the wee hours. Through the process, you'll also have some good times adding to your vinyl collection. Now, if you are ready to jump into the wonderful world of vinyl, but you are not sure where to start, head over to audioadvice.com, click on the videos and reviews button, and you will unlock hundreds of articles around turntables, powered speakers, preamps, what you need to get a system up and off the ground. We have a complete turntables buyer's guide. Plus, we have a full dedicated sales and support team that is ready to chat and take your phone call to help and give you the best advice when buying a brand new turntable. Thanks again for watching this video, and we'll see you soon. If you like this video, make sure you like it and subscribe to our channel so that you never miss the latest content, which includes home theater installs, turntable buyer guides, high-end product reviews, and much more.